All right, we are a go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the day has come for Crown Jewel race number 3 of 4 for the 2026 NASCAR Cup Series season as they make their way to the hollow grounds of Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the running of the Brickyard 400. Many drivers had added their name to the list of drivers who have won at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and we get to decide who will it be today. Will it be a repeat or another new winner to add their name into the history books as winner at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and who adds their name to the illustrious list of Brickyard 400 winners? Will it be a repeat like Kyle Lason, or will it be a new time driver getting their first Crown Jewel win like Carson Hocevar, or a driver like Denny Hamlin who has won every Crown Jewel race except for this one? Will it be that? Who will it be at the end of 400 miles for this race? But now it's time for the command to fire engines at Indianapolis. Ugh, that was kind of dull. Anyways, crank him up, gang. Crank him up. And the engines roar to life here in Speedway, Indiana, as 39 of NASCAR's best are about to take on the 2.5-mile rectangular shape at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The Brickyard 400 on TNT is coming up next. Hello, John. Hey, Cowboys Doggy 8. "400 miles lay ahead of us to see which driver adds their name to the list of winners at Indianapolis Motor Speedway." Bruh. "Grandpa, can I crash myself with 2 to go and let Hamlin lose to go to Cody where can win?" "Hell no, Ty! Are you nuts?" Boogity, 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 bah, 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 proceeds to have a stroke. There it is. That comic Gibbs wouldn't do that. Yep. Yep. Whew. Searching for something new, Subaru was rated higher than every other automotive brand by Consumer Report. And I'm pretty sure you guys heard the news that came out about 20 minutes ago, about 20 or so minutes ago. Wait, Gibbs is like Gibby from iCarly? What? What? Oh my gosh. But anyways, I don't know if you guys heard the news that came about 30 minutes ago, but Jimmy Johnson, for his final start in the Daytona 500 next year, he will be running in his iconic number 48 car coming next year for his last start in the Cup Series at the Daytona 500. He'll be returning to the number 48, partnered with Ally as a sponsor for that race. That is huge news, if you ask me. Returning to the number that he made famous for when he was racing in the Cup Series. That is a huge W in my opinion for my all-time favorite driver. And what does that mean for Alex Bowman? I think it's rumored that Alex Bowman may drive the 25 car for the 2027 Daytona 500, but we'll see what happens down the road when they will announce what number Alex Bowman will drive in next year's Daytona 500, since Jimmy Johnson is running the 48 car. All right, and we're back at Indianapolis, and the cars are now rolling out onto the track for 400 miles. What is it now, Ty? Here's our starting lineup. The Spire Motorsports teammates, just like they did at Texas earlier this year, on the front row with Carson Hocevar and Daniel Suarez. The row 2 finds Tyler Reddick and Ty Grandpa Gibbs in row 2. Row 3 finds Denny Hamlin and Michael McDowell. Denny Hamlin looking for his first Brickyard 400 win and trying to complete the Grand Slam and Crown Jewel wins. Row 4 finds San Diego winner Corey Heim and Alex Bowman, who announced that 2027 will be his final season in the Cup Series. Then rounding out the top 10 positions is AJ Allmendinger and 2024 Brickyard 400 winner Kyle Lason. Row 6 finds Indiana Hoosier native Chase Briscoe and Cole Custer run alongside him. Row 7 finds Ryan Blaney and Eric Jones. That's right, the runner-up, Eric Jones, who finished second here in 2018 in the Brickyard 400. Yes, Wait. Did the comments get big, or is that me? I think it's just you. I think it's just you, NASCAR fan, because on my side, the comments are like normal size. So I think it's just you. The row 8 finds Christopher Buescher and Brad Keselowski, the 2018 Brickyard 400 winner at this racetrack. Row 9 finds John Hunter Nemechek and Riley Herbst. In row 10, running out the top 20 positions is last week's winner in North Wilkesboro, Joey Logano and Austin Dillon. Row 11 finds William Byron and Ross Chastain. Row 12 finds Christopher Bell and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Row 13 finds SVG and Josh Berry, who had a solid run here last year before he ran out of gas on the last lap. The row 14 finds Chase Elliott and Ty Dillon. Not a good qualifying spot for Chase Elliott, so it's going to be a little difficult for him to go through the field, but we'll see what he can do. Actually, NASCAR fan, NASCAR is off next week. It's an off week next week for NASCAR. So Lee Diffie will be back in 2 weeks, actually. Yeah, next week for the NASCAR, it's an off week. Now rounding out the top 30 positions is last year's winner Bubba Wallace and Zane Smith. Row 16, Connor Zilic and Austin Hill. Zilic trying to get out of Torture City as this season has been horrible for him. The row 17 finds Noah Gragson and Ryan Preece, which was announced that Ryan Preece will be back in 2027 in the 60 car. Row 18 finds Austin Cindric and Todd Gilliland. The row 19 finds it's criminal Cody Ware and Casey Mears. And rounding out the field in dead last is Daniel Ballbuster Dye. Or as Michael Waltrip would say, oh, look at Danny Dye! What's the off week for? I think it's just a normal off week for teams and drivers to rest. And the cars are now going down pit lane to test their pit speeds. And looking at the in-season challenge, the last two finalists to see who gets the $1 million, it's a battle between Ryan Blaney and Todd Gilliland. Shut your mouth, Donald Duckasy. Oh my gosh. Yep, Ryan Blaney starting 13th and Todd Gilliland starting in 36th. Ryan Blaney, the number 3 seed in the in-season challenge, while Todd Gilliland's number 25 seed. Who will it be? My gut is saying Ryan Blaney, but I want to see an underdog try to get the $1 million today. So we'll see what Todd Gilliland can do. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be Ryan Blaney getting the $1 million at the end of this. The race analysis, 160 laps, 400 miles, 50, 50, 60 is the stage breakdown. Fuel window, 40 to 42 laps. NASCAR fan, it's Justin Boyd was just the comment before you. Yeah, I saw your meme review idea, John. I might consider using that for the intro, but we'll see. We'll find out. But it looks as though the lights are out on the pace car, 2 by 2 as they make their way to the short chute into turn 4 for the final time under pace speeds, as the pace car is about to make the hard left turn onto pit lane. So it's 39 drivers, 1 driver, and 1 trophy will have the opportunity. Which driver will have the opportunity to kiss the bricks after 400 miles? The pace car into pit lane, crowd is on its feet, and we're in for the history books, ladies and gentlemen. Who gets to kiss the bricks after 400 miles around this racetrack? Coming into the restart zone is the Spire teammates on the front row. Green flag is in the air, and the Brickyard 400 is underway. And already, Carson Hocevar got a great jump on that start. Pulls him by a couple car lengths over teammate Daniel Suarez, who clears over Tyler Reddick. First few drivers single file down the backstretch. Everybody's starting to fan out 2-3 wide down the backstretch. That's William Byron near the grass trying to make some positions down. Here comes Kyle Lason to the inside of his teammate Alex Bowman, taking that position away. Now on the inside of Michael McDowell. Oh, 3 wide. Ryan Blaney got a good run through turn 4. Gets to the inside of Eric Jones, trying to take the 12th spot away. And he's going to get some push help from Chase Briscoe. Side by side still with Eric Jones, but it looks as though Blaney finally clears him entering turn 2. Whoa, watch out, Eric Jones. Got a little tight there underneath Chase Briscoe. That allows Briscoe to take that spot, and he's going to get some push help from Christopher Buescher right behind him. And here comes William Byron to the inside of John Hunter Nemechek to take that position away, and he does that. And already up front, Carson Hocevar, he has rocketed away from his teammate Daniel Suarez, already up by 2.2 seconds. Gosh, it's wasting no time. But you might want to save a little bit, Hocevar. You don't want to use up your stuff so early. There's another battle for position, and here comes William Byron teaming this out of Eric Jones for the 16th spot, and he does take that position away. So he's passed both of the Legacy Motor Club teammates. Looking at Denny Hamlin, who has 7 Crown Jewel wins, including 3 Daytona 500 wins, a Coca-Cola 600 win, and 3 Southern 500 wins, but he's never won the Brickyard 400. He's looking to change that today, but we'll find out. It's a long race. Not gonna lie, you smiled when the race started? Okay. Don't know what Ty Gibbs was doing there. He got a little too close to the outside wall. Got a little too close to the outside wall coming off turn 4 there. No harm, no foul. Of course, Ty Gibbs was last year's winner of the in-season challenge. Hey, Grandpa, can I go out with Madison Beer? The answer, Madison Beer. The answer is no, Ty. Focus on the race. Jeez. Oh, you're like, let's start this 1 week break on a high note. I see what you're saying now. Did your comment come through? Oh, the choo-choo train one? Yep. Yeah, it did come through. Yeah, pretty much everyone is single file right now. Did you mean to say Carson Quapple like this, sports fan? It's like this. It's like that, sports fan. I hate to say this, but I don't think increasing the horsepower would help. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, they're not using the new horsepower here. It's the 670 horsepower they're using for this race. So we're riding on board with Ryan Blaney, currently running in the 12th position, but he's still in prime position to score the $1 million. But we still got a long race left. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Bubba Wallace, what are you doing back there? What is Bubba Wallace doing? Okay. That was odd for Bubba Wallace to be doing those early types of blocks. Spider Gibbs does whatever what a Spider Gibbs does. Kyle Busch is on the scoring pylon. I kind of missed that because they were too busy showing the Bubba Wallace block on literally like lap 1 or so. Yeah, because they were showing the block that Bubba Wallace pulled on Ryan Preece. So I kind of missed that. Well, that's kind of unfortunate that they don't do the silent lap 8 anymore. I don't know why they stopped. That's odd. But anyways, up front, Carson Hocevar showing everyone else why he's been fast all weekend long, qualifying on the pole, and it's starting to show already. He's leading the early laps here at Indianapolis. Also in the grandstand, they have the eight in this. They have the eight in the seats, I believe. Yeah, I did see that. But yeah, I do understand why they didn't do it for San Diego and Sonoma because their arms will be tired if they like held up 8 fingers for that long period of time. But I'm really hope that NBC can continue the tradition of continuing the silent lap 8 tradition for the rest of the season. I hope that's the case. All right, be right back. Hold on a second. Um, all right, and we're back once again as Carson Hocevar continues to lead the way here at Indianapolis, as everyone is pretty much single file. Everyone's kind of sorted out into their positions right now. Is this Beard Motorsports first race on the track? Um, I think it is. I think it is. Hello, King Adam. Yep, Connor Zilic just turned 20 years old a couple days ago. So, so he's no longer a teenager. He's now a young adult. Austin Dillon falling like a rock. Yeah, there he is. Back to 36. Gosh. Something must be off on that 3 car. Yeah, something has to be off on that 3 car. Silly Dilly Dillon needs to soften the suspension to make it body rock. Now he might be passed by the criminals soon. Yep. There's going to be a lot of adjustments during pit stops. Oh yeah, definitely. Anyways, boogity 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 proceeds to have another stroke. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is Austin Dillon doing that bad? Yeah, right now he's almost tail end of the field. He's almost tail end of the field for some reason. Alex Bowman running good right now. Yep, in the 10th position, as it was just announced just a couple days ago. Well, last Thursday, actually, that 2027 will be his final season in the Cup Series. Richard, what is going on with Austin Dillon? Why are you so worried, interviewer? My cars are the best out there. 48 will be out of Hendrick for a day for Daytona next year. Yeah, because Jimmy Johnson will be returning to the 48 just for the Daytona 500 for his final start in the Cup Series next season. In next year's Daytona 500. Well, for Alex Bowman, what number will he drive in next year's Daytona 500? Well, it might be the 25, but you never know. Anyways, speaking of 25th, Shane Van Gisbergen tried to get by Chase Elliott for the 24th position, but Elliott, he was not having any of it. Just blocked him all the way near the pit lane, near the pit road wall. I mean, if you still want to, you could still have the 48 run full time in your series. If it's just one start that he's going to be with a different driver, you could still run the 48 full time in your series. Yeah, there's Austin Dillon on pit lane. Was it a tire issue that he was dealing with? Oh, that's why. That's probably why. It was a flat going down. Don't know which tire it was. And Austin Dillon down and he's away. Oh, you saw my recent video? It was a good one. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, I thought I did do a little comparison since Junior Motorsports yesterday in the O'Reilly Series finished 1, 2, 3, 4, with Carson Kvapil getting his first career O'Reilly Series win yesterday. So I kind of compared that to Hendrick Motorsports finishing 1, 2, 3, 4, with Alex Bowman winning that race at Dover in 2021. So I thought that, so I kind of do that little comparison for that. But anyways, up front still, it is Carson Hocevar who has led all the laps so far. He's pretty much on cruise control for now. Well, King Adam, Justin Allgaier, he's been pretty much making a case on why he should be the championship, on why he should be the champion this season. So at least give credit where it's due for Justin Allgaier on having a dominant season. That's the least you can do. I believe I believe it's Justin Boy still here. Now Chase Elliott's on pit lane, getting serviced up. His first service of the race for the 9 bunch. Yep, there's Justin Boy. There's your. So if you're concerned about that, NASCAR fan, there's Justin Boy. Time to go to commercial break. Brought to you by PPG, which stands for what? What? Yo, what in the world? What in the world? Pure porn graphics. Yo. Oh my gosh. Too much information. Literally. Do any of us live in New Jersey or far from it? No, I don't. I'm in California. Oh, you live in New Jersey? Nice. All right, there's another driver making their pit stop. It's Ty Dillon in the 10, who nearly won the in-season challenge last year. He's down and he's away. And there's the criminal Cody Ware making his first service of the race. So right rear was really over. overinflated for the 9 bunch. All right. So that's probably why they pitted. Good idea to use the iconic 48 for Jimmy Johnson. I know him and Bowman will be in their last 500 next year. Yep. Mm-hmm. And that is true, sports fan. Ty Dillon did win at this track before, back in 2014, in what was then named the Nationwide Series, for his lone win in that series. And there's Chase Briscoe coming in to the pits for his first service of the race. Chase Briscoe rocking that beautiful Mobile One scheme. The Indiana Hoosier, who's from Indiana, who's from Mitchell, Indiana, not too far from Indianapolis. Here he is. And Briscoe down and away. Then 8.9. Meanwhile, back up front with the leaders, the Spire Motorsports teammates, the gap has now shrunk to about 0.6 of a second as William Byron comes onto pit lane for his first service of the race. As Dale Jr. just said, Carson Hocevar may be saving just a little bit, saving some fuel, because we know he's going to have to pit soon. So Byron down and away, and Ty Dillon with a penalty. What was the penalty for Ty Dillon? There's Kyle Lason on pit lane for his first service of the race. Blend line violation for Ty Dillon. Blend line violation for Ty Dillon. That's why. Larson down and away. Corey Heim being the top 2311 driver again. Now, actually, for this race, Tyler Reddick is still running third. Corey Heim is running sixth right now. Yeah, I just said that. Yeah, Carson Hocevar with traffic right in front of him is because it's a mix of drivers that just pitted and lap down or lap traffic in front of these guys. Now the question is, when will the leaders pit? Here comes Ty Gibbs onto pit lane for his first service of the race. Also, Stenhouse is on pit lane for his first service of the race. And Ty Gibbs down and away with a 9.6. Watch the solid line. McDowell's coming onto pit lane now. Same with AJ Allmendinger. Cole Custer doing good right now. Yeah, I just noticed that. Custer in the 7th position for now. Of course, these drivers will still have to make their pit stops. But so far, a good run for these guys. And here comes the leader, Carson Hocevar, in for his first service of the race. And right behind him is the lap car of Daniel Dye. There's both. And battle for the leader comes Tyler Reddick. We're on the high side of Daniel Suarez. That's tight. Very tight. Here comes Denny Hamlin into this mix. Oh, man. Watch out, watch out. Oh, Reddick had to check up. Here comes Hamlin to his inside. Oh, watch out. 3 wide. Here goes Byron trying to unlap himself. Holy cow, that got tight. That got a little tense there. Oh, and Hocevar, he stalled it. A little bit slow coming out of his pit box. He's down and away. And here comes Suarez into his pit stall. Locked off the brakes there. A little bit of a lockup for Suarez. Yep, there's Hocevar right there. So that little slow exit coming out of his stall probably cost him some time right there. So Austin Hill just finished his pit stop. And Suarez down and away with a 10.2. Yeah, that's the question. Did Suarez come into pit lane a bit too hot? Did Suarez come into pit lane a bit too hot? Because he was locking up the brakes coming into entry. Here it is. Yeah, that's a pretty big lockup. Wow, no penalty for Daniel Suarez. Because I thought he was coming in a bit too hot there on entry. Did a pretty good job getting it locked down. Gosh, no surprise everyone in DD12's chat keeps spamming that stupid number or that stupid nonsense of 6'7". Psh, why is that even a meme? It wasn't funny to begin with. But up front, it is still Denny Hamlin leading the way. But he still has to make his pit stop. At least Bobby Hill is behaving on this track. Yeah, because we all know what happened last year in the O'Reilly series. In the O'Reilly series at this track. We all know what happened then. Mm-hmm. There's Riley Herbst on pit lane getting serviced up. Waiting on fuel, looks like, for Riley Herbst. He's down and away. King Adam, you might want to delete that comment. We're not doing that today. We're not doing that today. So, King Adam, can you please remove that comment of yours? Shane Van Gisbergen on pit lane now. Same with, I believe that's Keselowski, or is that Busher? Oh, that's Keselowski. Okay. Keselowski on pit lane, getting serviced up now. What did you do? What did you put in the chat, King Adam, before you said why? What did you do? What did you put there? It's a bunch of emojis for some sort. What is that? So we're running on board with Busher, who's coming down pit lane for his first service of the race. Same with Cole Custer and a few others as well. Yeah, Bowman's on pit lane. Priest is on pit lane. Chastain's getting serviced up. Connor Zilic is also on pit lane now. And Busher down and away, right in front of Custer. And here comes the leader, Denny Hamlin, onto pit lane. Zane Smith. Yeah, I don't think Zane Smith pitted yet either. Neither did Christopher Bell. So we still got a handful of drivers that still need to make their pit stops. Todd Gillen's on pit lane. Yeah, Hamlin's waiting on fuel. He's down and away. Gillen's down and away. Here's the leader, Tyler Reddick, on pit lane. Yeah, Tyler Reddick's on pit lane now. Ryan Blaney's on pit lane. Yeah, it's fine. If you want to give me a shout out, King Adam, that's fine. That's fine. Ryan Priest getting serviced up. Christopher Bell. Bubba Wallace is on pit lane now. Reddick's down and away. I don't know if you or anyone in the chat can relate to this, but I hate having OCD. In fact, I have medicine put into my milk and help my autism every morning to keep me calm. What? Yeah, I did see the diecast post that you posted. I can't fly. Eric Jones on pit lane. Joel Logano's down pit lane now. Zane Smith. Keselowski has pitted after drinking a dozen Miller Lite beers in his bodyguard mobile. If this is out of context, it's called freedom of speech, directors. I can say what I want. You've done it again. It's Justin Boy. Yep. Yep. John Hunter Nemechek's now in pit lane. Josh Berry's on pit lane now. So this is probably the last of the drivers that need to pit. Yep, and there it is. Austin Cindric's now in pit lane. Oh, later today on TikTok, I'm gonna make an edit on Bowman that he's retiring soon. All right, NASCAR fan. Yes, Kyle Larson already pitted, and there's the last of the drivers on pit lane now. Corey Heim is the last of the drivers to pit. Oh, Larson, what? Are you kidding me? What? What? How? What the? Are you kidding me? Left rear gone? Are you serious? Bro! What? What? How the? Wow. How did this happen? All by himself? Yep, the tire just went down. Pfft. Wow. The tire went down, of course. Unbelievable. Goodyear. What are you doing, Goodyear? Yes, I saw your comments. I can't fly. Wow. Oh, it's Justin Boy. Hold on a second. Time to look at the replay brought to you by Goodyear Tires. More like Badyear Tires. Tell us what happened, Larry. Well, it looks like Goodyear Tires can't build a tire worth a damn shit out there. Look at this colorful shit fest. Thank you, Larry. Wow. When will Larson finally pull through, man? This is getting ridiculous. Well, incoming sarcastic best driver in the world comments again. Yep. Incoming sarcastic best driver in the world comments again. No, don't blame the Chevrolet body. It's the tires. It's the tires that blew out. Oh, there it is. Diddy year. Yep. Thanks, Larry. I guess this proves that we prefer Firestone over Goodyear because their tires are complete scam. So much for having sexy handling. Oh my gosh. Goodyear is actually good on the road, which it should be, but it's absolute waste of space in NASCAR. Why can't General Tire replace these clowns already? Eh, eh, unbelievable. Yes, we did make the right choice of making it's Justin Boy Ahmad. Yep. It's all right, King. It's all right, King Adam. It's all right. What? It's 94 degrees where you are, and it feels like 116. Gosh. My gosh. Someone should put up a petition to get Goodyear's NASCAR license revoked. How they didn't lose it after 2022 is beyond me. Wow. Again, it's okay, King Adam. Just make sure you don't spam those emojis again. What the? What is Mama Smith doing? What? What are you doing, Mamba? Dude. Yo. Oh my gosh. Mamba Smith is playing Wii Sports Golf in real life. He's going to make the gods go, wah, wah, like Boris Johnson. At this point, yeah, it is a cover curse, John, because Kyle Larson is on the cover for NASCAR 26. If this keeps up. Going back to the comment about my milk earlier about the BS happened, if you weren't laughing at it or joking about it. I don't think I was laughing at that comment you made earlier, I Can't Fly 55, about the milk thing you said. I don't think I was laughing at it. I wish Kyle Larson could win just one race as well, King Adam, because this is getting ridiculous this season. He should have won like a few times this year already, but bad luck. But yeah, bad luck, bad strategy. Everything that could have gone wrong for Larson went wrong, and today, a flat tire in turn 3. Yeah, even Byron as well. He did have a shot to possibly have a win at Chicagoland, but on the final pit stop, Chase Briscoe did the undercut and got ahead of him. Yep. Turn 3, there went the tire. Can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. And as you said, you can't blame Larson for that. There's no way you can blame Larson for that. Anyways, coming to the restart, looks like it's going to be a one-lap shootout to finish off Stage 1 between Ty Gibbs and Carson Hocevar for the stage win. And Ty Gibbs got a great jump on that restart, as Carson Hocevar did not have a good restart on the top side, as he's about to lose third position to his teammate Michael McDowell, it looks like. Nope, still side by side between the two Spire teammates. But Ty Gibbs, he is saying bye-bye, boys. Oh, watch it, watch it, watch it. And there goes McDowell right by Hocevar for the third position. And through turn 4, coming to the green and white checkered flag, it looks as though Ty Gibbs is going to get the stage 1 win over Corey Heim. Impressive run early on for Heim. All right, that's stage 1. As everyone's still jostling for position. Yep, Ty Gibbs gets the stage 1 victory. Corey Heim finishes second, but he didn't get any points for that because he's part-time until next season. So be on the lookout for Ty Gibbs to possibly be in contention to win this thing once this race comes to conclusion. That's the win in stage 1. Stage 2 coming up next. Ty Gibbs has concluded the first territory of the race with a Carson, put your pants back on! Grandpa, I want stage 1! Still a long way to go, Ty. Stay focused.
Nervous system effects and daytime impairment, like difficulty staying awake, fatigue, spinning feeling, dizziness, or feeling faint. Don't drive or do hazardous activities until they pass. Increased liver blood test values may occur. Your doctor will check them before and during treatment. There's a risk of seizures in people with a history of seizures. Seek medical help for loss of consciousness or seizure. Most common side effects include headache, fatigue, dizziness, and sleepiness. These aren't all the possible side effects. Our lives don't stop for hot flashes, so don't let hot flashes stop you. For more to severe hot flashes, Linqued. Ask your provider about Linqued. Kashi gut health online is strengthening the deliciousness without overcomplicating it. Prebiotics, fiber, and connectivity cultures. Oh look.
Sorry for bringing up the stuff from earlier. You just want your OCD to be relaxed and at ease. Understandable. So at least Casey Mears won't finish last, I guess you could say. Please let Casey run more select races after 2026. It all depends on what the schedule looks like for Mears. So, heard that Jeremy Clements won his stage 1 yesterday? Yes, he did. Yeah, Jeremy Clements won the stage yesterday in the O'Reilly series. But you didn't get to see the first 2 stages because you had a haircut, went to EB Games and got 5 Matchbox diecast at a dollar store. Oh, I see. Guess you had a pretty busy day yesterday.
Hey guys, yeah, William Byron is going to pit for 4 tires, fuel, and air pressure. That car, Daytona 500 winner right there, looking for another crown jewel. Marty?
I think the spot that these teams were in, like Chase Briscoe's team, they did it at lap 26. James Walcott, but like didn't have a whole lot of choice but to come here at the end of stage 1, 2, 3 for Chase for much of that run. But it's a pretty lonely pit road overall, Steve.
Yeah, lonely pit road. These guys, they have an idea of what they need. The crew chiefs are going. The problem is they're not on page 1 or 2 of their playbook, Adam.
Wait, my comments appeared on your post, King Adam? For some reason, when I posted on your recent post, it wouldn't load. Hold on a second. Wait a second.
Second caution of the day goes to Ty Dillon. 35 cars, all leading left when we go green in stage 2. Gibbs, Time, McDowell, Osar, Hamlin, your top 5 at 400.
Okay.
Because a car that doesn't make you feel recognized is a car that stops showing up amazing.
Get special offers on select Lexus RX models.
Yeah, I see it, but I accidentally commented 3 times, so I deleted two of my comments on that post and just there's a lot of things I want to do today. Start up a Rumble account, set up my 4 Hexbug BattleBots, and get Ryan Ellis signed hero cards from Eric Estep's video, etc. I see.
It's the most reliable internet. It's connecting with my followers out there and in here. It's secure internet for you.
And get money from your dad to help your friend in real life. Get Lisa Simpson and Patrick Starr for Fortnite, including playing more Simpsons Monopoly Go.
Everything you want it to be. Switch today at spectrum.com.
All right. Let's do what you got to do, I guess.
Presented by PPG. Ty Gibbs playing the strategy. Murphy wins his 5th stage of the season. Hit it 2 laps before Carson Hocevar allowed him to jump Hocevar in the money order. A lot of different strategies in the first stage, Jamie.
Yeah, Marty, it's really hard to keep up, but I think Steve's done a great job trying to explain all these different strategies. I think one thing that we need to know is
What? Gemini made a McDiddy's commercial in video form? What? Oh my gosh.
It certainly is, and I'm not sure if the viewers at home had a chance to see the spicy moment for SVG. The drivers are flaying. If their steering wheel is off a quarter turn, we want to fix it. Evidently, you left here really early in the race. To start the race,
Yeah, I imagine AI is crazy at times.
Junior, when you had to race the car using the steering column because your steering wheel popped off.
Yeah, that's right. That's why when I shake somebody's hand and say, put her in the back.
I just want to hear the radio, the colorful radio that probably existed from SCG in that scenario as we went on board there with the onboard camera. Here's the juice as we get set for our second stage.
Well, Judy did a really nice job of setting it all up. Look at this opportunity for hot areas in the front
The white on Michael McDowell's headlights, I thought for a second those fake headlights were flashing lights. Flashing lights? What? You thought the. You thought. What? You thought the white on Michael McDowell's car were flashing lights? What? Oh my gosh. SVG is not Dale Jr. once he did it in Talladega 10 years ago. Alright, what? And get ready for the second territory brought to you by Chili's. Ride the motherfucking death tape, bitch. Oh my gosh. Done it again. Anyways, coming to the green in stage 2 as the pace car heads the pit lane now. It's Ty Gibbs, Corey Heim, Michael McDowell, Denny Hamlin, and Carson Hocevar at the top 5. Here we go. Restart zone, green flag, stage 2 underway. And Ty Gibbs got a great push from Michael McDowell right behind him as McDowell makes his way past Heim for the second position, and the battle is on for 4th between Hocevar and Hamlin. Will no longer battle as Hocevar gets by him. Whoa, what are you doing back there? Whoever that is, that was Zane Smith doing a lot of blocking on Josh Berry. Don't know what he was doing. Never mind. That's Austin Cindric. That's Cindric. No, that is Josh Berry. Psh, what am I doing? Oh, look at Bubba Wallace to the inside of Josh Berry, going 3 wide almost, but to no avail. Here goes Zane Smith to the inside of Riley Herbst, entering turn 1. He's got the preferred line, and he's got that position from Herbst. To Bubba, I gotta get away from Zilich. If I get past him, I will never hear the end of it. Yeah, and Riley Herbst down to the inside, trying to break that drop from, I believe that's Eric Jones. Jeez, what was Zane Smith doing down there near the apron? My gosh. Wow. These restarts are very crazy as Riley Herbst, as Eric Jones does a crossover on Herbst, trying to go for 17th, and he's got it entering turn 1. Your real name is Moses? I can call you Moses if I want to from now on. No, I think for now, I'm just going to call you King Adam. I'm just going to call you King Adam for now. The scary thing is that McDiddy's AI commercial video looks so realistic. Wow. Ryan Blaney will easily win the in-season challenge and tournament. There's no way he loses. Well, for now, he's 13th at the moment. And where's Todd Gilliland? Yeah, where is Todd Gilliland? Oh, there he is, 33rd. Yeah, for now, Ryan Blaney's in prime position to score the $1 million at the end of this thing. But a lot can still happen. But up front, Ty Gibbs, he's already opened up to like 2 seconds over Michael McDowell, who's running very solidly in the second position over newcomer Corey Heim, who won at San Diego a few weeks ago in third spot, and Carson Hocevar running in fourth, and Denny Hamlin running out the top 5. Well, what's going on with Chase Elliott? Is that another tire? Are you serious? Another tire? What the hell? Oh my gosh. Oh my. Yep. Elliott. He just came up. Damn it. Not clear, Elliott. What are you doing? What are you doing, Elliott? You're not clear. Gotta have more situational awareness than that, dude. Gotta have more situational awareness than that, Elliott. Come on, dude. The Cranky Shankhouse Cranky Shankhouse fucks the living shit out of Chase Bank Elliott. Wow. And now he's screaming, "Someone help me! I have a flat tire!" Oh my gosh. What is happening today for Hendrick today, man? This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing for Hendrick, man. This really is shaping up to be Hendrick Motorsport's worst season since 2018, when they only scored 3 wins with 1 driver. This is literally 2018 all over again for Hendrick Motorsports. Straight up embarrassing, man. Straight up embarrassing.
Xfinity wants their customers online even faster. So now they're offering same-day Wi-Fi delivery. You think you're up for the job?
I mean, I am pretty fast.
How do you feel about cul-de-sacs?
Just keep turning left.
Parallel parking?
Easier than a pit stop.
Speed bumps?
They're more of a suggestion.
30-point turns?
I'm a two-point kind of guy.
Good. Most people panic on that one.
I'm here for your view. Well, Tyler, same-day Wi-Fi delivers NASCAR fast.
This is straight up embarrassing, yo. And, yep, Elliott's done. Pfft. Damn it, man. straight up embarrassing.
I'm sorry, who are you? I'm Liberty Liberty, and I'm here to tell everyone it feels great getting great coverage and savings on car insurance with Liberty Mutual. What's that? Hi, I'm Liberty Liberty. Great coverage, great savings. Liberty, 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 Liberty.
Bro.
Cheery pharmacy owners on the way for Homer, the homebody who only goes outside when nature calls. So mom uses Cheery.
I'm going to leave the stream for now. Hope to be back soon. If not, I'll meet you with you on the community tab after the race. All right. See you soon. I can't fly. Anyways, back once again as Ty Gibbs continues to lead with about a 3-second advantage over second place Michael McDowell. Holy cow. Yep. That's what they're saying. Build a big of a gap as much as you can. And they have done that so far with about a 3-second advantage over Michael McDowell.
Tyler Reddick are playing and try and go as far as he can on this run to get to lap 80-ish. Lambert told me we can't go that far, but we can come close. So is that just part of the chess match here?
Different strategies going on for these drivers. Jumping strategies. Interesting. Oh, Corey Heim kind of took a shot at Michael McDowell trying to get to second, and he lost forward momentum. Yeah, literally, right now, no one is catching Ty Gibbs. Up 4 seconds over Michael McDowell. My gosh. As everyone else is pretty much talking strategy. So what they're going to do as the remainder of the race progresses.
Place is so sensitive. When you talk about the strategy, the execution, taking advantage of opportunity, and now doing that today. Strategy. What's your drinking word and your watch party? How do you want to make the most of it? Sit down. That's it. You see every now and then they try to catch each other sleeping. Looking a little bit left on the inside of turn 3 of the Dow. The Dow just the door of this 11 car, Denny Hamlin. Getting to where he's putting a little pressure on 77. The Hoosier. You get the right two. Down back straightaway. You might be in a position to really challenge that driver to take a spot quickly.
Yeah, Corey Heim, could he possibly be in position to win another run today, like he did at San Diego last month? Could he possibly be in contention to score another victory in the Cup Series before he goes full time next year? Who knows? This is his 15th start in the Cup Series. Oh, here comes Daniel Suarez onto pit lane. I believe he's trying to split the stage in half. Yeah, I believe Daniel Suarez is splitting the stage in half. Now it's 98 degrees and it feels like 121 where you are. My gosh. Are you doing anything to try to stay cool, NASCAR fan? And Daniel Suarez just got his 4 tires and he's down and away with 13.2. Had to wait for fuel. Now Michael McDowell's on pit lane. We have now entered the second pit window. Let's hope the circle jerkers don't run over the minions this time. Yeah, Michael McDowell's going to do the same thing. Wait for fuel. Oh, you've been zoning off and on while watching the NASCAR race? Understandable. Here comes the leader, Ty Gibbs, onto pit lane. This race is presented by Goodyear Tires. Wow. Here's Ty Gibbs into his stall. And Ty Gibbs down and away. And killing championship run since 1898. I see what you did there now, Noobs Drives. I see what you did there. The pit crew, they really are professional. They really are professional, and it takes a lot of skill to do what you're doing. And now up front, Corey Heim in his 15th Cup Series start leading the way, but he still needs to make a pit stop. Probably come near the end of stage 2. He's probably on a different strategy than everyone else. Yep. See what happens as green flag stops continue to cycle through.
COPD. Never met someone like you. It kept it right on goal. Restri is 3 medicines in one pill. A better breathing start in 5 minutes and helps prevent flare-ups. Restri is a COPD maintenance treatment that works as hard as you do. Restri won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Restri more than prescribed. Restri may increase the risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if person breathing, chest pain, mouth and tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Can't afford your medication? AstraZeneca Mediate will help. Ready to take back your breath. Now approved for maintenance treatment of asthma. Ask your doctor about Restri.
The 3 for Me only at Chili's just got crispier with the big crispy chicken sandwich that's way bigger than McDonald's McCrispy. Chili's is out here dominating fast food again. Yeah, that tracks. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
250 reasons to choose T-Mobile. America's fastest 5G network. To demonstrate speed, here's someone who has no 5G. And the fastest 5G home. Just look at this home streaming and service sleeping. Let me give you another reason. T-Mobile 5G home internet is delivered same day, powered by DoorDash. They just drop that sucker right off. America's fastest 5G network is just one of the reasons to choose T-Mobile. Find yours.
With hands-free glide step Skechers slippers, you can actually see the comfort. Watch, just step it way up and down, and with each step you get a soft, feel like deeply fuzzy exclusive touch like glide step is now. Try glide step Skechers slippers.
Just realized we're now past halfway in this race. So if we had like sudden weather right now, that would end the race. But we're past halfway in this race, so this means the race is official. Anyways, we're back now as Corey Heim continues to lead the way here at Indianapolis. But these drivers will have to make a pit stop soon. When will that happen? Who knows? And here comes Carson Hocevar into the pits right now. And right behind him, here comes Busher. Yep, that's Busher in the 17. Zillage on pit lane. He just finished up. Yep, Zillage just finished up his service. Busher waiting on fuel. And he's down and away with the 14.2. Same with Hocevar waiting on fuel. And he's down and away. Ooh, that is tight. That was tight coming off pit lane, but Heim does get by Hocevar to put him a lap down. Grandpa! There's something on the racetrack! I don't see anything, Ty. Stop lying! And tell that to the race director, Ty! Here comes Hamlin onto pit lane. Yep, next week we're off. No cup race until August 9th for Iowa. Trusting the process, they say. And Hocevar, he is wanting to get back on the lead lap as soon as possible. He's trying to get by Corey Heim to unlap himself. Hamlin's down and away with a 12.4. Yeah, no question. No question. Jeez, Hocevar, calm down. Holy cow, Hocevar. Yeah, he really wants to get back on the lead lap as soon as possible. But Heim, he is not letting him have it so easily. Oh, that's probably why. Yep. That's probably why. That's why Heim is blocking Hocevar. Yep. Back at San Diego, Heim kind of bulldozed his way to the win. Possible payback for what happened in Phoenix in 2023. So that's probably why. Yep. You were watching other YouTube videos? Understandable. Understandable, King Adam. It's Alex Bowman on pit lane now. Same with Riley Herbst, Alex Bowman, AJ Allmendinger. Casey Mears is on pit lane now. Yeah, Hocevar, he is trying desperately to try to get by Corey Heim, but Heim is not letting him have it so easily. Cole Custer's on pit lane now. And see another driver peeling off to pit lane. That's Tyler Reddick. Zane Smith is on pit lane now. Hocevar, you owe all of us lunch at Chili's. Okay. Reddick waiting on fuel. And he's down and he's away. 13.9. Zane Smith just finished his service with a 14.5. Both of them were waiting on fuel. And we got a battle between teammates right now. Probably for provisional P1 once green flag stops cycle through. Logano's on pit lane now. Same with Ryan Blaney, Christopher Bell, Bubba Wallace, Shane Van Gisbergen, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Yep.
And Joey Logano, most recent winner, saying that the car is tightened up just a little bit. They are going to go back on a right front air adjustment that they made on the previous spot warning.
Logano's down and away. Same with Christopher Bell, Bubba Wallace, SVG. Blaney's down and away now. And same with Stenhouse. Yep.
Keep an eye on Ty Gibbs and Denny Hamlin, who have cycled to 12th and currently still on track. All those cars out in front of them still need to make a pit stop. As we start talking about the in-season challenge, and Steve, you look at where Todd Gilliland is, you have to have money chipped in there. Right now, he leads that battle after Blaney is made to stop.
And here comes Corey Heim finally onto pit lane. Oh, but Holzhauer. Whoa! Whoa! Holzhauer! Whoa! Hold on! Wait a second! Did y'all just see that? What did Holzhauer just do? Holy cow! Holy cow, Holzhauer! Wow! I thought Holzhauer was following him into pits, but turned out he just flipped him off. Wow! Oh my gosh, Holzhauer! Holy shit! Hovercar's flipping off the 6-7 mobile. What a shocker! Holy cow, Holzhauer! My goodness! What happened? I missed it. As soon as Corey Haim was heading into the pits, Carson Holzhauer dived down low, close to the pit wall, and he just flipped him off because Corey Haim was holding him bump. Watch this. Watch the replay. Watch Holzhauer. Follows him down. He told him he's number one. Wow! Holy cow, Holzhauer. Oh my gosh, Holzhauer. Wow. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that.
Monitor breastfed infants for drowsiness. Nereus has not been studied in people with liver or severe kidney problems.
The first new option in 40 years for people with motion sickness. Order Nereus today on nereus.us and have it delivered to your door in 2 days. Nereus, don't travel without it. By Vanda Pharmaceuticals. I'm going to let you know a little something. There's a store that's actually a club. Amazing selection of items at members and pricing. In this club, no matter what you're into, you're treated like a legend.
Briscoe's on pit lane now. All right, be right back. Oh, what happened? Oh, Danny die. Look at Danny die. Danny Ballbuster die. Daniel Ballbuster die. Into the turn 3 wall. Daniel's pink eye has fucked this car to shit thanks to Goodyear Tire Assassin. Yep, another Goodyear problem. Yep.
Caution late in the stage. For now, it's Chastain, Yolen, Gibbs, Hamlin, and High. The top five. You're watching NASCAR on TNT for the
Yeah. Presented by Goodyear Tires. Protect our good name. That was funny though. Host of our flipped off Heim. Yeah, that was. Caught me completely off guard.
America, put down the burgers and pick up Arby's cheesesteak with 100% Angus steak and melty Cooper cheese. It's the best cheese.
Yep, that's it for the Cup rookie Daniel Dye. 78 having issues a lot this year. Yep.
In the US, there's a break-in every 26 seconds.
Am I planning on getting NASCAR 26 soon? Yes, I am. It depends on what the prices will be for either the standard edition or if there aren't any like different editions of NASCAR 26, I might consider getting one of those two. If there's a standard and if there's a gold, one of those two I'll get for NASCAR 26, if that's the case. Just gotta have to wait for what the prices will be. Probably the same price. We'll find out.
There it is, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Hosting the Brickyard 400 and closing on the end of stage 2 under caution for the third time today. That one in stage 1 for Kyle Lason. And the caution at the end of the stage, and now this one for Daniel Dye. And this is going to end the second stage.
Yep, that'll end stage number 2. Pretty much.
Somebody's going to have a strategy where they want to road a lot, working on their race car, somehow run into it, yellow like this, and really throw a bunch of wrench into some of the strategies like Gibbs, Hamlin, so these other teams running. One guy that benefits here, Ryan Freese, they were 29th before the cycle. And as everything goes through, they make their pit stop at 7th. These stations, on the outside.
I want to use my voice for things that matter, like menopause. Women deserve to know that there are treatment options for moderate to severe hot flashes. Like Linquet. Linquet is a hormone-free treatment for moderate to severe hot flashes due to menopause. It reduces the number or severity of hot flashes day and night. Some women have fewer hot flashes as early as 1 week. So enjoy the celebration, own the room, and be in the moment. Don't use lymphatic deployment as a precaution for pregnancy. Tell your doctor if you have liver problems, a history of seizures, are pregnant, or planning to become pregnant. It can cause serious side effects like central nervous system effects and daytime impairment, like difficulty staying awake, fatigue, spinning feeling, dizziness, or feeling faint. Don't drive or do hazardous activities until they pass. Increased liver blood test values may occur. Your doctor will check them before and during treatment. There's a risk of seizures in people with a history of seizures. Seek medical help for loss of consciousness or seizure. Most common side effects include headache, fatigue, dizziness, and sleepiness. These aren't all the possible side effects.
Our lives don't stop at hot flashes, so don't let hot flashes stop you. From moderate to severe hot flashes, why sweat it? Think about it.
Ask your provider about lymphatic.
Next Level Dog people give their dogs next level protection with NexGuard Plus. One and done monthly parasite protection against fleas, ticks, heartworm disease, roundworms, and hookworms. Use with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurologic disorders. Get next level protection with NexGuard Plus.
Hey, I'm Dr. Dry. What's going on with these today? Yeah, we're going to take off the I guess that's enough. You're not alone.
I was like really happy that you guys offered some great items and I was I can even see that his face, so it's more comfortable. He's not the favorite thing in this world.
Well,
Bringing home a new best friend with Dutch. Access expert vet care 24/7, including same-day virtual appointments and guidance on nutrition and behavior. With convenient, trusted care just a tap away and prescriptions delivered right to your door, Dutch is here for all your new parent questions and those everyday uh-oh moments. Because at Dutch, we're more than a service. We're by your side every step of the way. Dutch, expert care whenever and wherever you need it.
NASCAR Cup Series racing on TNT is brought to you by Credit One Bank. For what's ahead. And live, Straight Talk Wireless, an official partner of NASCAR.
Daniel's next race will be at Daytona. Oh yeah, the regular season finale race at Daytona, which is later in August. Yep.
Back in stage 2.
And Ross Chastain, we talk a lot about the year that they're currently having. And this is not going to help them in the run to win the Brickyard. He's going to have to pit, lose the track position. But what can you do on days that haven't gone your way? He came in at 83 points, which seems like a mile behind. But Hamlin's proved that if you get super lucky, you make money. 10 stage points is a real chunk, especially when you look at those drivers around the cut line. Arnold, Cedric, Jones, Reese, Keselowski.
Yeah, we're on the last lap of stage 2 under caution. Yep.
We've seen them all here. We're going to see Greedy runs. Casey Kane, I think we had, I don't know, somewhere between 1 and 30 overtimes. You never knew you could chase Sunset in the Midwest in the summer, but we did. In this race, we never know how it's going to finish.
We got racing on board camera with Tommy Edwards going to finish second to stage right in front of him. His teammate Noah Gregson going to get the free pass here. That were 33 cars on the lead lap as we begin the final.
Yep, so they come on the front stretch behind the pace car, looking for the green and white checker flag, and it's going to go to Ross Chastain. Yep, there it is. And Ross Chastain wins stage number 2. He's literally pushing the pace car. Don't know why he was pushing the pace car, but okay. I guess he just wanted to have a little fun. The cheating watermelon farmer concludes the second territory. Time for a commercial break brought to you by RBC. Arby's, where bitches ride the meats. Yeah, where is Mamba? Is he outside of the racetrack? What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing down there? Mamba! What is he doing outside of the racetrack? Is he like doing some exploring or something? Whatever he's doing, you better get back to the racetrack, dude. You better get back to the racetrack, Mamba. I don't know what you're doing. Hmm. Wow. The yard of bricks. Corey's only Corey's only 4 points behind where if if he was in the if he was in now. Huh.
I'd say after you get done looking for bricks, maybe work on your short game a little bit. As expected, the one Chastain, Gillen, and Pit Road, most of the leaders stay on the racetrack. Steve said it at the end of stage one. Pit Road gets the
At pit stops, there's Todd Gilliland getting service help. Same with Ross Chastain. Those are the only two drivers that did not stop under that cycle. Same with AJ Allmendinger. Corey Heim might pass Cody Ware in your Cup standings documents. Cody might finish behind a part-timer at this rate. Pretty much.
lead the Brickyard 400 as we get set for the final stage. He's up there with Hamlin, Hyde, Hoosier, and Race. We're coming back on TNT.
2 stages down, 1 to go.
Searching for something new? Subaru was rated higher than every other automotive brand by Consumer Reports. And Subaru is Consumer Reports 2026 Best Overall Automotive Brand. Get 1.9% APR financing for 72 months on a new Subaru Outback.
Employee in the field, renting wheels, says he wants that dream car, but the budget says fuel car. Engine lets you set screen controls down to $1. It's not personal, it's just business. Teams, travel, spend, engine. Oof.
Your big piggy needs professional help. Good thing you have Amazon Health AI. It took one look and got you an appointment. Fast. And they call him man's best friend.
For over 60 years, those brand Carverall has kept cars clean. From one generation.
Yeah, there's no doubt that Corey Heim is really good. It's better than criminal Cody Ware.
Quality starts with safety, and safety starts with our people. Because safe employees make quality food. At Dietz and Watson, safety and quality are a responsibility we all share, every employee. And our family is right there with them, along with federal USDA inspectors monitoring every detail. Our facilities are like one very big family kitchen. And we're the end who never lets a dish set the same. Now wash up, time for lunch. Dietz and Watson, it's a family thing since 1939.
Choose some waxing right now, bro. Carl's keeping the seal you big with a 5 wax down, double stack, spicy chicken sandwich. This is unreal value for Hoosier.
Brickyard 400, Corey High, the just 23 lap driver, led 21 laps, lap 92. Also hit the road, Carson Hocevar bombs him here, tells him he's number one, Jamie.
Wow.
Listen, people have been critical of me and I'm critical of Carson Hocevar, but I just know how the fraternity of the garage works, and sometimes your actions on and off the track, it comes back to bite you, and this is one of those examples. I don't think Corey Hine would have done that to any other driver, but his history, the Carson Hocevar obviously led to that. I love it. I'm here for it. Popcorn's off. I'm ready to watch more of it.
I want to add to that. I'm so happy my bird is back.
In our generation,
Flip each other off just to say, hey, you can only get so many figures up and out in the window net, so I love it. It's great. Now, it's interesting. Hocevar's crew did a great job. They said, look, we're not going to win a race on lap 89. And I said, take your time. We have a race car that can win this race. This crew did a great job. Yeah, crew, interjecting what's playing out with the strategy is everything. And as we've seen it, the strategy has been setting up for this third stage, and it's very interesting. It's interesting to see how this plays out.
hey, one thing to keep in mind, Corey Hine, I know we talked about him doing the air block on Hocevar. He's in the best position right now to win this race. I can't wait to hear Steve break down the position all these guys are in.
Yeah, Stevie, give us a snapshot of what we're looking at right now as we start the final stage.
Well, we have 58 laps to go right here, guys, and I think it's the simplest. There's no more stage breaks. We know this thing could run green to the finish. Also, everyone in the entire field needs another pit stop. The question is, what has to be done under the pit stop? Well, here it, crew chief Chris Gale and Denny Hamlin broke it down for his driver, give him a little synopsis of where we stand.
Our goal is to be able to make a gap on 67 motorcycle again.
All right, so there you have it. Advantage over 54, but behind on 67. What does all that mean? Let's talk about it. Fuel needed. Started at 56 gallons.
We just did the choose rule. So Ty Gibbs on the inside. He's going to have his teammate Denny Hamlin behind him as the pusher. What could this mean if this race goes green from this point out? So coming to the restart, it's going to be Ty Gibbs, Denny Hamlin, Corey Heim, Carson Hocevar, Ryan Preece, Michael McDowell, Eric Jones, Daniel Suarez, Chris Buescher, and Tyler Reddick, the top 10. But still in control for the in-season challenge for the $1 million prize is still Ryan Blaney in 15th. Yeah, Todd Gillen, he has not been able to keep up with Blaney at all throughout this race. All right, let's see what happens as they roll through turn 4. As they roll through turn 4. Double file, pace car to pit lane. Side by side into the canyon of grandstands. Coming to the restart zone. Green flag, final stage underway. Oh, side by side between Hamlin and Heim there. Heim easily going to back out and let his car owner get by him. Oh, there goes Heim once again, blocking Hocevar, keeping him behind him. Yeah, those two are going to be fun to watch. The rivalry between Heim and Hocevar. That's going to be a fun rivalry to watch. Meanwhile, deep in the field, everyone's jockeying for position. Chase Briscoe to the inside of Ryan Blaney. Deeper in the field, as Cindric holding off a challenge from one of those guys. I think that was Chastain behind Cindric. Yes, it was. And look at Josh Berry around the high side of Bubba Wallace. Now to the high side of John Hunter Nemechek. Whoa, Chastain and Briscoe. I mean, that's William Byron and Briscoe with a big block. Wow. Oh, Josh Berry got tight. Watch out, Nemechek. Whoa. Oh, Herbst way down to the inside into turn one. Past Nemechek. He's going to make it stick. Now he's on the inside of Josh Berry. Side by side through the short chute into turn two. Looks like they're going to be still side by side down the back stretch. As is still jostling for possession. Chastain, Allmendinger to the outside of him. Allmendinger makes a pass on the high side. But up front, it is still Ty Gibbs over a slim advantage over his teammate Denny Hamlin. Give a call to Ryan Preece so far in the 60 car, running top 5 right now.
And they said earlier, we want to make something out of a day like this. Fighting for a playoff spot after only 23 goals.
What could Ryan Preece possibly do as the laps wind down? Still got about 52 laps to go. But what could Ryan Preece possibly pull out? What could Ryan Preece and the 60 team pull out? What kind of strategy could they pull? Same with Michael McDowell and the 71 team.
We're not the only ones listening in to that radio. Because Michael McDowell's crew chief Travis Peterson just told him the same thing. He said the 60 is best on fuel to the end.
Best on fuel to the end. Oh my gosh. Why are we showing the foot cam? Why? Bruh. Can you... Literally the foot cam from Travis Peterson on the pit box. Bruh. What in the world? Are you kidding me right now? Whoa, Chastain. Whoa, he just lost a lot of momentum going up top, trying to keep Ty Dillon behind him, and he's going to lose that position. Yep. And now Ty Dillon gets tied. Ross Chastain with a crossover down the backstretch. And Todd Gillen's going to follow through, trying to go in the middle, 3 wide. Split in between these two. It's going to take that position away from Chastain just barely. Wow. Look at this. Underneath Ty Dillon, that splits in between to get by Chastain. Just before they entered turn 3. What a move for Todd Gilliland. but he's still a ways back to try to catch up to Ryan Blaney if he wants to win the in-season challenge. There's still a long ways to go, but anything can and still will happen with less than 50 laps to go.
Be quick, friendly, and right. But too often, fast food fails you. It's rushed, unfriendly, and just wrong. And that stops right now. Hi, I'm Tom, president of Burger King. First we elevated the Whopper, now we're elevating the whole experience. We've redefined every manager's role around you. Are your way champions, double checking orders, keeping everything on track, and stepping in anytime something isn't right. Now, if your Whopper isn't made your way, we won't just remake it. Your next one will be on us. That's a Whopper guarantee. So come with us with a test, because there's a new gift. Denny Hamlin. They say tennis is great for remembering you can customize and save hundreds of car insurance with Liberty Mutual.
See you, Big Dog.
My bad.
Only pay for what you need. Liberty. When CRTV tried to stop you, you kept going with the Rescue. A 3-in-1 inhaler. Everything starting within 5 minutes and helps prevent flare-ups. Rescue won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Rescue more than prescribed. Rescue may increase risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Ask your doctor about Rescue.
Blazing wings at a big 6 for $19.99. Careful, those babies are movie content.
I can handle the heat. You want to try it?
Hey, you're right. It's really not that. Oh, too spicy, too spicy. Big 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Is it happening? This will not dead. A win's a win. Stay tuned for a sneak peek of the librarians on TNT.
All right, we are back once again as Ty Gibbs continues to hold the slim lead over Denny Hamlin. Well, yellow? What's the caution for?
Did you hear all of the paper get crunched up and thrown away on top of the pit box? This is absolutely worst case scenario for Ty Gibbs. It looks like debris on the racetrack.
Oh, debris on the track, they're saying.
Let's translate there's the debris without a doubt.
Yep, there's the debris. Yep. That's definitely warranted of a caution. Yeah, that definitely warranted a caution. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Very narrow paired road, split strategies. It's going to be a mess. The reason I say it's worst case for Ty Gibbs, we've already said he needs the most fuel of anyone. You would love to do that under green with the field is split out because extra time on pit road needs the biggest penalty right now. Still, big advantage for Heim. I think this race will race right back in because he's going to be really leapfrog those guys with shorter stops. So,
Hey, Alessandro, welcome back. I don't know if that was someone's tired, the NASCAR fan. They just said it was. I think they said it was a hose cap. I don't know where it came from. You just came back from a car show you went to? Oh, okay. Nice. Hope you had a good time there. So that part from a refilling part of a car? I think so. Yep, that's right. The race to the championship, the remaining 14 weeks. The last 14 races on USA Network and NBC. They'll be happening, they'll begin on August 8th through the 9th at Iowa Speedway. Yep. Ugh.
And you think about the 5 races to end the regular season here, Iowa, you got New Hampshire in there, the short track at Richmond, and then Daytona, the finale. Anybody's guess what could go down there.
All right, they're lining up, coming up to pit lane. Yep, and here they come. Here they come. Yeah, Priest down and away early. A lot of strategy play. What is a lot of strategy play? Hold on. Oh, the line. Is Carson Hocevar out of his box? Right sides for Heim. Corey Heim gets the lead off pit lane. Hold on a minute. Yep, Heim just beat Hamlin coming out of the stall. Oh my gosh, Wallace! Where are you going, Wallace? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I see what you said there about. I see what you said there, Alessandro, with Bubba Wallace having an awkward stop. Yeah, that just cost Bubba Wallace a lot of time there. Extremely awkward for Bubba Wallace on his pit stop.
Here we go. Up the end of that 100 race winning streak on the victory lane. Brickyard 400 Rockworks today. We're back at home on TNT.
How would I get here? Shooting all the accidents, vision loss, and it started with the eyes consultant in my wood. I was worried when I started to lose my sight. My doctor recommended the Vizmo. The Vizmo is different. It's the only treatment thought to block 2 causes of wet AMD. I'm bringing it all into focus. Open up your world. Vizmo.
That's the #1 prescribed FDA-approved treatment for wet AMD and diabetic
wants their customers online even faster. So now they're offering same-day Wi-Fi delivery. Do you think you're up for the job?
I mean, I am pretty fast.
How do you feel about cul-de-sacs?
Just keep turning left.
Parallel parking?
Easier than a pit stop.
Speed bumps?
They're more of a suggestion.
30-point turns?
I'm a 2-point kind of guy.
Good. Most people panic on that one.
I'm here for the.
Wait. Hold on. All right. They just got the choose rule. So coming to the restart this time by, it'll be Corey Heim against Toyota teammate and his boss, Denny Hamlin. Well, future boss, Denny Hamlin. Then row 2 is Joey Logano and Christopher Bell. Then it's Chase Briscoe and Brad Keselowski, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Preece, then Christopher Buescher and Josh Berry, the top 10. All right, here we go for the restart. Pace car off. It'll be 42 laps to go when they get the restart. Here they come into the restart zone. Wait for it. Time it perfectly. Green flag. 42 to go. Dead even on that jump. And Joey Logano. Oh my gosh, Logano. Oh my gosh, Logano. I had a feeling something like that was going to happen. Oh, Keselowski gets bumped by Reddick. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Everyone jostling for position. 3 wide into turn 3. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're wrecking. Wrong goes Ryan Blaney. John Nemechek is in it. Allmendinger spins in the grass. Riley Herbst is caught up in it. Riley Herbst trying to get back going out of the grass. He's crab walking it now. Ryan Blaney, who looked to be in prime control of the in-season tournament to possibly score $1 million, looks like that's all for naught now. What happened here? All because of this restart. Watch Joey Logano split decision to make it 3 wide. That allowed Hamlin to get the lead. Then Tyler Reddick to the inside of Keselowski. Touch there. That's when everyone started getting checked up. Ryan fucking Blaney has fucked up his chances of winning $1 million tournament. Time to look at the replay. Take it away, Larry. It looks like that damn Laguna trying to get... Well, yeah, Nemechek trying to force the 3 wide, spun Blaney out. And Allmendinger, I think he got turned by Austin Hill. Then, Riley Herbst. That was Casey Mears that got into him. Yeah, Nemechek kind of like stuck his nose in between Blaney and another car. That got Blaney turned around. Here's on board with Ryan Blaney now. Oh, that was Alex Bowman on the inside of Nemechek and Blaney. Take it away, Larry. Looked like Joey damn Laguna trying to take out the 67 mobile of Corey Hyman. That got everyone checked up and just created this colorful shit fest in turn 3. Thank you, Larry. Yeah, I just noticed that as well. Where's the TNT ticker? Yeah, where's the TNT ticker? Yep. And Todd Gillen's right behind SVG. Sees the 12 car going around, just backs out of it. Oh, he just missed Allmendinger. He just missed getting clipped by Allmendinger. Wow. Yeah, Todd Gillen just missed the spinning Allmendinger.
It's now in front of him to see the drivers involved in the crash. Let's go down to Danielle.
Adam, I asked Todd Gillen this morning, do you want to keep track of where Ryan Blaney is, be it your spotter all throughout the day? He said, not really. He said, the only thing I want
Hope Casey Mears isn't skewed out of this race. Well, I did see him make contact with Riley Herbst that caused the 35 to go spinning in the grass. So I don't think he's too badly damaged. The internet will go into warfare for the bracket buster. I can already tell it's about to happen already. I bet it's happening already. And Blaney coming back onto pit lane, trying to get some more repairs done to that car. On board with Nemechek now. Yeah, Nemechek, he kind of sent it in there into Blaney. Well, I got crazy in a hurry. No, don't apologize, King Adam. Glad you're back. It's good to see you back.
Let's come back up front to that another card. Denny Hamlin, listen to some radio.
You with the 20 and for the same thing, please. Please, let's work together here.
Saw what happened with two cars that didn't work together. Logano at last restart, he'd say, hey, like the teamwork with Christopher Bell. I'd love to have a repeat of that. I think Christopher would be happy to help this 11 car.
Briscoe starting back up front, possibly, maybe. Nope, we didn't. Okay, we did get the choose rule. All right, I don't know why.
Racing 1, 2, 3 in that inside lane. Hamlin, Bell, and then Briscoe.
Yep, Briscoe, row 3, right behind his JGR teammates of Christopher Bell and Denny Hamlin. Yep.
Keselowski's the one who did amazing today. On the Brickyard 2018, that's the only time that Roger Penske was here at his place in the Brickyard 400. But you know what? He is in the hunt every year here. It's just remarkable how consistent Brad is at this racetrack. When you think about the variance that goes into being successful.
Yep, Brad Keselowski in 6th. He's won this race back in 2018, roughly 8 years ago. Looking for his second Brickyard 400 win. It all depends on what happens on this restart. Wait, huh? We're not going green? Oh yeah, because the safety truck's still there. There's still work trucks on top of, at the top of turn 3. Maybe are the lights coming off the pace car this time by? Are the lights coming off? Yes, they are off.
Roger Penske's drivers, when you walk into those haulers in the morning before the race, you can feel how much this means to these guys. Joey Logano told me this is the Augusta of racetracks. He said the open wheel guys have won many, many times. A lot of times, and these guys, they just haven't gotten it done for Roger Penske. Joey has had his heart broken at this track. He's finished second twice. And last season, they played strategy right, were in the position late, and had a tire failure. He said that was the one that really stung. Right now, he's
17 career Brickyard 400 starts. Finished third in the Brickyard 400 4 times.
Put me in that mindset, Dale. What's going through Denny Hamlin's mind right now before possibly the final restart of the race?
I feel like they've done everything the right way. He told us on the pre-race that they wouldn't jump off of the path. They wouldn't jump off of the traditional strategy. They were going to go by the plan that seemingly was the right.
Gilliland can have all the pickles he wants. Yep. If he's able to hold on for the remainder of the laps.
Wins this year for Hamlin. 3 in a row early in the summer. Just for consistency, the last couple of months, taking over the championship lead. Chief Briscoe told me this morning, we don't care about points today. It's all about getting this guy to victory lane here.
Yep, there goes the trucks off the track. Track is clear. All right, here we go. Pace car onto pit lane, leaves the field. It'll be 34 laps to go when they get the restart. Will this be the final restart? Who knows? Green flag. Well, Hamlin did not get the jump that he wanted on that restart. Here comes Heim to the outside. Can he clear his boss? Yes, he does. What a restart by Corey Heim. Oh, Hamlin going low. Watch out. Watch the apron. Holy cow. My goodness. Here goes Christopher Bell to the outside and Chase Briscoe trying to pounce. Oh, watch out, Logano. Squeezes underneath Denny Hamlin. Oh, watch out. He just got passed by Logano. Here comes Chase Briscoe to the inside of Hamlin, trying to capitalize. Whoa, watch out. And Briscoe clears Hamlin for the 4th position. As everyone's still jostling for position, here comes Ty Gibbs to the inside of Hocevar. Hocevar gets back in line in front of Custer. They're still jostling for position deep in the field. There's Suarez underneath McDowell. Here comes Stenhouse underneath him. Oh, watch out, Stenhouse. That was almost disastrous in turn 3. But Stenhouse gets clear of McDowell. Watch out, Chastain on the inside of Gregson. There's Todd Gilliland, who's now in sole possession of scoring the $1 million now in the in-season challenge. Well, man, watch this restart. Yeah, Hamlin, he did not get the start that he wanted on that restart, but Corey Heim got an unbelievable push from Logano. And Hamlin tries to go to the inside, but the apron is there, and Heim just took the nose off Hamlin's nose. Took the air off Hamlin's nose there. And because of that, Hamlin just got freight trained back to 5th. Now what can Hamlin do since he's marred back in traffic? There's Carson Hocevar to the inside of Ty Gibbs. this for the 11th position, and he's got it. Yep, Todd Gillen still in prime position in 24th. Ryan Blaney not too far behind in 28th right now, a second and a half behind the 34. Yeah, Hamlin's trying to work. He's trying to work with Briscoe right now, but I think at this point, with about 29 laps to go, coming to 28 to go, I don't think there's no working together at this point forwards. I don't know. But up front for the battle for the lead right now and potential win, Corey Heim, he has not been able to pull away from Christopher Bell. Because Christopher Bell, he is keeping that 0.6 of a second gap honest with him. He's keeping Corey Heim honest right now. I think the only thing Corey Heim's mind right now is keep focus forward and drive the next 27 laps like you're qualifying. And this is only his 15th start in the Cup Series. This is only his 15th start in the Cup Series. And he just won his 13th start back in San Diego last month. But if he wants to win, he's going to have to earn it because Christopher Bell is coming. Meanwhile, the battle for the in-season challenge, Ryan Blaney, he's not too far behind. He's up to 27th. Gap is about 1.1 seconds behind from Todd Gilliland. Yeah, with all the damage that Ryan Blaney, I literally thought it was over. But nope. Ryan Blaney's still chugging in that 12 car. Pretty loose, Corey Heim is saying. King Adam, what do we say about posting emojis like that? Unless those are different emojis. Oh, it's different emojis? I see.
I talked to crew chief Moody Parker on Friday during practice, Adam, and he said, I'm not going to be surprised at all if we have a shot to win this race, even though Corey is not full-time in Cup yet. He said he did a wheel course test here earlier and had a lot of sim time.
You see the different lines there that Corey Heim is taking in difference to Christopher Bell? In turn 1, Christopher Bell is like literally on the curb. The same thing happening in turn 3 and 4, I believe, for Christopher Bell. He's literally riding on the curb while Corey Heim, he's trying to stay above the white line. But as of right now, Christopher Bell has closed the gap on Corey Heim. It's about 0.3 of a second. Well, that time Christopher Bell kind of missed turn 1 just a little bit. Dropped a couple car links right there. Gave up a couple car links right there. No, it's not just you, King Adam. Toyota has been strong all year long. They have been strong all year long. He's trying to get to the 67 car. Yep, Heim versus Bell. Who will prevail? Meanwhile, for the battle for the 4th position, Chase Briscoe, he's fallen into the clutches of Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin wants to work together with Chase Briscoe, but as you saw right there, Briscoe had a hard time getting through turn 4, and that just cost Hamlin some time. That just cost Hamlin a bunch of ground there. This could be a 3-car battle for the win. Logano is closing. Yep, the gap is now 1.9 seconds from Heim to Logano. Logano does have a faster car than the top 2. As for Corey Heim, he's doing a pretty solid job keeping the 20 car in his mirror. And Christopher Bell, he's doing everything he can to try to close in on the 67, but he hasn't been able to do so. Wow. Yeah, I think Logano's going to get there. I really do think Logano's going to get to the top 2. Yep, Joe Logano is another driver who has never won the Brickyard 400. Came second here twice, I believe, in 2015 and 2016. Ironically, losing both to Kyle Busch, who went back-to-back those years. And Logano got that monkey off his back this season when he finally won at North Wilkesboro last week in dominant fashion. Incredible Bank wants to watch. Dale Jr. has his eye on Joey Logano. And Steve Letarte has his eyes on Christopher Bell, who's still looking for his first win of the season after 5 runner-up finishes already this season. And Adam Alexander, no surprise, he's going with Heim Time, who's doing everything he can to stay in front and possibly collect his first crown jewel win and still a part-time basis before he goes full-time next season. Again, yep. Now Logano, he is within a second of Christopher Bell. He's within a second of Christopher Bell. He is going to get there. He's coming fast. Yeah, Briscoe and Hamlin, with all the talk of them trying to work together to keep up with the top 3, yeah, Briscoe, he has not been able to take off whatsoever. Yeah, Briscoe, he has not been able to take off whatsoever. And that's just costing Hamlin a lot of time. Still think Heim will hang on. He will block Logano and Bell when they get closer. If Joy will cement his name on IMS history, it would be crazy. Yep. Yep, he's within striking distance of Christopher Bell. Logano's within striking distance of Christopher Bell. Meanwhile, for the battle for the in-season challenge, Ryan Blaney, one car separates these two, and that is AJ Allmendinger. A game within the game, Adam Alexander says. It is getting tight between the top 3. Yeah, Christopher Bell, he's tried a lot of attempts to try to get to the 67's bumper, but he hasn't been able to do so. And as you saw right there, Christopher Bell did not get through turn 1 well at all. And now Logano, he's within 0.6 of a second off the 20's bumper. He's just about within the 20 car's draft. This could be shaping up to be a repeat of what 2024 could have been between Brad Keselowski, Ryan Blaney, and Kyle Larson when Kyle Larson was doing the chasing, but couldn't get past Keselowski or Blaney until that caution came out, and we all know what happened afterwards. This could be deja vu all over again, but this time it's 2 Toyota drivers and Corey Heim and Christopher Bell and Joey Logano, a Ford driver, doing the chasing. And this was last year when Logano was leading and a right rear tire went flat on the 22. That was last year. Yeah, I think Logano's hoping that the top two drivers can start racing each other if he wants to have a shot at this. Because he's pretty much caught up to these two.
You know, Steve, I asked you earlier today who was one of the best crew chiefs in the garage with strategy, and you did not even take a pause. You said, oh, I asked him about that. He said it's something he started working on when he was crew chiefing for Brad and Lowski. He said he takes all of the information that he gets from teams about the trends and the history, but it's his job to apply that to the race. He said you got to understand your driver, your car, and how the race is playing out. So here's something really interesting. He said, I'm not an engineer. I'm a racer. So I understand it from a race point perspective. And guys, inside that car, Joey Logano and his car having a little fun. They just came over and said, "Here, kitty, kitty." Of course, that's 2000.
There it is. Here, kitty, 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 come get you some. Referring back to Tony Stewart in 2007 when he won the Brickyard 400 for the second time. The grandpa, the 77 is in the way. You're on your own from this point forwards, Ty. You handle it. And this is the battle for the in-season challenge. Ryan Blaney, he's just about caught up to Todd Gillen. He still has to pass AJ Allmendinger. Excuse me. Yep. Now, Corey Heim, these last 20 or so laps, he's done an incredible job holding off Christopher Bell right behind him, who is still on the prowl, but Christopher Bell hasn't been able to close in closer than like 0.3 of a second. That's how close Christopher Bell has been able to get to. It may seem easy on the outside for these drivers, but I tell you, on the inside, it may seem a bit easy on the outside for these drivers, but on the inside, these drivers are pushing for all that's worth. Less than 10 laps to go for Heim. A second win is in the grasp while on a part-time schedule. Yep. As for the battle for the 4th position, Chase Briscoe, he is still not able to take off, and that is costing Denny Hamlin a lot of time. They're not nowhere within reach of the top 3, who've pulled out to like a 6-second lead over 4th. Wow, Corey Heim got a great turn. Had a great turn 1 that time. Pulled away from Bell from a couple car lengths. Yeah, please don't let there be a yellow. Please don't have a yellow flag. This is too good. Yeah, if Corey Heim wants to win and have his name on the history books as winner at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, he's gonna have to earn it. So coming back around this time by 5 laps to go from the Brickyard. Corey Heim, Christopher Bell, Joey Logano, the top 3, have separated themselves over 6.5 seconds over 4th place Chase Briscoe. Corey Heim on a part-time basis, looking for his 2nd career win and only his 15th Cup Series start. Now Christopher Bell's starting to get aggressive. Bell's starting to get aggressive just a little bit. Yep, Corey Heim continuing to prove why he should be full-time winner for a while now. Yep, exactly. Well said, Alessandro. 4 to go. 10 miles remain at the Brickyard. Yeah, Corey Heim's heart, it's probably in his stomach right now. And Corey Heim's heart is probably in his stomach right now. His heart is probably bounding like 1,000 miles per hour right now, trying to win at the Brickyard, trying to add his name into the list of Brickyard 400 winners while still on a part-time basis before he goes full-time next season. And he's praying for no caution right now. He's praying for no yellow. Oh, Corey Heim got slipped just a little bit. That allowed Christopher Bell to close in just a little bit. He kind of missed the exit of turn 1 there. Corey Heim kind of responded with that a couple tenths of a second right there to turn 4. But Bell is within striking distance. Coming to 2 to go this time by. Bell onto the bumper. Trying to go high. Oh, watch out! Yeah, Christopher Bell could not get the car turned down just quick enough. Now he's falling to the clutches of Joey Logano. Now Corey Heim trying to break the drive past John Nemechek. Get out of the way. I think he's got good enough breathing room for Corey Heim behind him. I don't think Christopher Bell's going to get there. Coming to the grandstands, the canyon of grandstands, looking for the flag. This time by. White flag, 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank for Corey Heim. Looking for his 2nd career win in his 15th Cup Series start. Still on a part-time basis before he goes full-time next season. Got his 1st career win in shocking fashion at San Diego last month. Down the backstretch for the final time. trying to add his name into the illustrious list of Brickyard 400 winners. Christopher Bell about 0.3 of a second back, but I don't think he's going to get there. Looks like it's going to be another runner-up finish for Christopher Bell. Turn 4 is all that's left for Corey Heim. The 24-year-old who won a championship in the trucks comes to the Canyon of Grandstands. It's going to be his second career win, his first win at Indy, his first Crown Jewel win. Corey Heim is a Brickyard 400 winner. Wow! Oh my gosh! Heim time at the Brickyard. And coming off turn 4, how about this for the in-season challenge? Todd Father Todd Gilliland gets $1 million in the in-season challenge. Whew! Wow. And he becomes the youngest Brickyard 400 winner since Jeff Gordon won the inaugural Brickyard 400 in 1994. Holy cow. Those last 30 or so laps must have been so intense for that young man. And for the second time in his Cup Series career, he's burning it down, but this time at the Brickyard before he goes full-time next season. He's proved him multiple times in the last couple of years why he's worthy of a full-time Cup ride, and he's done it once again. Yep, you said it right there, John. You said it right there, John. Welcome to IMS history, Heim. Yep, Heim time at the Brickyard. Don't burn out over the bricks. Okay, all right. Wait, Corey Heim just broke AJ Foyt's statistic? What? Did he really? Did he really break AJ Foyt's statistic? Comes climbing out of the car, bangs the roof. And folks, what time is it? There it is! Heim time! Wow.
Corey Tyler's dream of winning here in Indianapolis. I know you're just 24 years old, but I'm sure this one is top of the list. What was going through your mind in those final few laps? Because I know you had a handful of a race car. And a corporate teammate.
Holy cow. Look at this last 3 finishes. San Diego win, Chicagoland a 9th place finish. Now the Brickyard 400, he wins again. And it's only just his 15th Cup Series start before he comes full time next year. Yeah, Corey Heim, he's the real deal. Oh, that's the statistic. First driver to win in 15 starts while being part-time since AJ Foyt in 1965. Damn! Wow! It's over 60 years ago. Wow! Yep, it was all this restart when Hamlin did not get the push he wanted from Christopher Bell, and Heim got the push he wanted from Logano. Through turn one, and Hamlin tried to make the move to the inside, but Heim shut the door on him, almost onto the apron.
Corey Heim, an unbelievable run for him and everyone at 23-11. That is 2 wins in 2026 already, Shannon.
Wow.
Christopher Bell brings it home second today, lap after lap. We saw you just trying to hunt down that 67, and he was making some mistakes. How many times did you think that you were going to be able to get to the pass him?
And Christopher Bell, P2, he did everything he could to try to get to Corey Heim, but just wasn't enough. Well, GG's Christopher Bell. But hey, at least we don't have to worry about Marcus Villarreal constantly spamming everywhere again. So, ha! At least we don't have to deal with Marcus Villarreal constantly spamming everywhere about his Christopher Bell pick.
How does this second place finish kind of sit with you?
This is a good second place. We've had a lot of bad second place finishes, but this one's a good one. We were buried after qualifying, and I did a great job of strategy to get us up there. Whenever we had, the restart on the second row, I was really happy with our position, and just proud of this team. We pulled together a really good day, and we've run second a lot. There's been bad seconds, but this was a pretty good second.
It's 6 of them, but who's counting? Thank you very much, Christopher. Adam?
Thank you, Shannon. And really impressive strategy to put them in position to go after it there at the end.
And there's the points right there. Yep. Christopher Bell has 6 second-place finishes this year. Larson had the same amount back in 2018. Golly! Except Kyle Larson was driving kind of a mediocre car. Pretty much. And Heim and his team are climbing the fence. Just like what Tony Stewart did when he won the Brickyard 400 in 2005. Same with Kevin Harvick in 2019 or 2020. Wow. Wow. Carson Kloppel and Corey Heim winning this weekend. Not a bad weekend for Indy. Yeah. Wow. Man, what a race overall. Especially those last 30 or so laps when Corey Heim was literally doing everything he can to keep Christopher Bell behind him, and he did a phenomenal job adding his name to the IMS history books into Indianapolis Motor Speedway history as winners at Indianapolis. And his first crown jewel victory. Yep, his first crown jewel victory. And I believe this is his first ever try at Indianapolis. I believe this is his first try at the Brickyard 400. So how about that? Or is this his second try at Indianapolis? I don't know. But regardless, got his first crown jewel victory before he's full-time next season. This kid is on another level, I'm telling you. With Heim winning again in Cup, I guarantee someone will spam 67 memes. Oh my gosh, I'm already preparing for those ridiculous, for that nonsense. It wasn't even a meme to begin with. Why is that meme still around? I have no clue. But folks, that was Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Overall, this race, for this race overall, it wasn't the best, honestly. There was like barely any passing throughout most of the field. The most passing you saw was basically during green flag stops and off the restarts. So for the Brickyard 400 this year, it wasn't the best, honestly. They still need to make some changes to this car to help with the dirty air. But yeah, you're right, Alessandro. At least it was better than 2008, when it was just literally tire fiasco from start to finish, the tire debacle. But still, this car still needs a lot of work on tracks like this. So for rating of this race, I don't know. Take your pick, I guess. I think I'm gonna have to go with a 5.5 to 6 out of 10. It wasn't that good, honestly. With the lack of passing, the strategy was okay at best, but there still needs a lot of work for these cars. But hey, at least we got to see a surprise winner at the end in Corey Heim getting his second career win in his 15th Cup Series start before he's full-time next season. The rating is 6.5 out of 10. I can respect that, Alessandro. But yeah, anyways, congratulations to Corey Heim on getting a shocking win at the Brickyard 400 in his 15th Cup Series start. And guys, next week, it's an off week for NASCAR. So these guys get an off week next week before the return of USA Network and NBC. NASCAR and NBC will begin in 2 weeks. Will begin in 2 weeks' time from today, and they'll be racing at Iowa Speedway. So get ready in 2 weeks for the NASCAR's return to NBC, where we get to hear Lee Diffie call races once again. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. And yeah, Todd Gilliland, $1 million richer. There it is. Hold on, let me see this before I sign off. Handing off some hardware right there. Grillo's Pickles, the $1 million challenge winner, Todd Gilliland, the Todd Father, right there, as everyone calls him. Congrats, Todd Gilliland, $1 million richer in the in-season challenge. All right, anyways, that's it for this week's reaction video. Tune in, guys, in 2 weeks for the NASCAR Cup Series live reactions from Iowa Speedway and the return for NASCAR on NBC. So be on the lookout for that. But for next week, enjoy the off week for you guys, especially for the NASCAR drivers who worked their best in this race. So that's it for me. It's been your boy, Cito Brown. You all have a great rest of your weekend and enjoy your off week next week. And I'll catch you guys in 2 weeks' time for NASCAR Cup reactions from Iowa Speedway. Make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe as well for more live streaming content like this. So until then, peace out, y'all, and have a good day.